Hey, it's Nay. It has been a long time, and I apologize for anyone who's subscribed to me or wants to know about my life, because these 6-ish months of the Disney College program have genuinely flown past, and I have tried to utilize every single moment. But I have been getting a lot of questions about my newest employment opportunity. And I'm still dying from the plague. No, I'm not. I'm living. It's frustrating. So I've decided to make a successful Disney audition video because I feel like it might answer a little bit of questions. Honestly, I'm still in transition from the DCP to my full-time job in entertainment, so I don't know a lot of the answers to a lot of the questions. But I wanted to post about the audition that booked my full-time status. It was my 16th Disney audition, and that might sound crazy to people who are not an actor, but really good for people who are, because I started last August, and then it took me from August to June to book a role. And a lot of people, if you are living in New York or California, like, you are going to auditions every day, and mad props. I went to 16 before I booked, and then I went to a 17th, and then technically heard that I booked it on the 17th, or like literally as I drove out of the parking lot. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the audition itself because it was amazing. So this audition was a Disney character audition for the Walt Disney World theme park specifically. If you go on mydisneyauditions.com, there's auditions posted for Disney Cruise Line, for Disney Aulani Resort, for Disneyland Paris. Like, every single day it seems like another one pops up. But we went to this one because I currently live in Orlando, Florida, and so you would think, why don't you just go to the auditions in Orlando? I did. I've been to puppet auditions, Little Green Army Men auditions, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge auditions, and princess type outs. And every single audition I go to is packed. At least 150 people who are all gorgeous looking. Like, the competition here is steep because everyone wants to work in entertainment at Walt Disney World. So I found this audition, and with the help of some friends in DisneyAuditions.com, and I said to myself, okay, if I get the date off, I will drive up to Atlanta, because the audition was in Atlanta. And why not? It's the summertime, I have nothing to lose. Why not go and do a road trip with some friends? So magically got the day off, drove with 3 friends to the audition, and we were rolling up looking ratchet. We had just driven 6.5 hours. We were not ready, and it was a casting director that I've seen many a time before, and I've never been pulled to another round, and I'm just like, oh boy, I'm glad that I've come to the point that I've surrendered auditions, and whatever happens, happens. And it happened. The first round, we learned it was a harder than normal dance, because normally you learn about 2 8 counts of a dance. We learned a dance, and then we animated into 3 different things: a Pixar character, a Disney Royal character. Did you hear that burp? That was sneaky. Sorry about that, excuse me. And then our favorite Disney character. And my tip for that is go hard in the paint, leave it all in the dust, animate like you have never been that, like animate as if you are trying to win the World Championship charades game, and pick very different characters than what you think everyone else is gonna pick. You think Pixar, you think Buzz and Woody. What's other Pixar characters out there? Use your mind, use your brain, you got this. So they called my number, surprisingly, and me and my driving mates, all 4 of us got picked to the next round, and we were feeling very sick. One of them got picked to go to the parade audition, which is technically the second part of the Disney character auditions. There's like the animation and dance, and then a harder animation and a harder dance, and then after that they will pull you to read monologues, and they will put you in Cosmo wigs and makeup for certain character and fittings even, especially in Disney, Walt Disney World Orlando for characters. But because we were on the road, casting directors did not have wigs and Cosmo and costumes for us to try, so we didn't. They just pulled us straight into the third round. Me and my friends, we got pulled straight into the third round of reading a monologue for the casting director directly. It was a really good environment, and then he filmed us, and then that was it. And the best part about it was right after we all three read, because we all look different, so we picked different characters to read as, different heights and everything. We prayed and we thanked God for the opportunity because He opened the door. He got us safely there and safely back, even though we were really sick and exhausted. It was so fun. It was a confidence boost. I personally had never made it that far in a Disney audition, and yes, it was mind-blowing. And then a week later, I got a really cool email that changed my life, and I'm still learning things about my future roles, question mark. So I'm not going to reveal. I hate it when people are like, I'm not going to reveal too much, but I truly can't because I truly don't know, but I will keep you, family, friends, and subscribers informed, because it's going to be a magical process, lots of hard work. Let's go. But that's going to all lead into my final recipe for audition success. People, poise, fake eyelashes, boys. People, go with 2 auditions with people that you love, with people that you know, because going with friends is just 1, more fun, and 2, everyone's like, what if they get cast and you don't? Who cares? Especially if you're all different types than each other. If you're truly like their friend, you're gonna support them and be over the moon when they get called, and it's just a way better experience. Also being way better experience, being poised and authentic. You at Disney auditions, yes, you have to amp up the energy and the smiles for the audition itself, but when you're waiting with the girls, get to know them, be authentic, be poised. I've met some of my best friends at auditions, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It's amazing. Don't be that person unless you're cutting your sheet music last minute or trying to memorize your monologue, to sit in the corner, really get to know people. And the final tip, fake eyelashes, especially for type outs for princesses, especially for theme parks, because they make your eyes look cartoony. I have sensitive eyes. Mascara makes them super red, and I just put a flick of mascara on to blend my normal eyelashes with my fake ones, and you can just rip them off after, and they're so easy, and they just open your eyes, and so much easier than mascara. And the second I put them on, I just feel super confident, and it's changed the way I audition. I know that's weird, but that's my personal secret recipe to audition success. If you have any more questions, just let me know. You guys are the GOAT.